Hi, my name is Libby Olson. I'm an educator with Live Free, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. So, Live Free is a nonprofit organization that provides SRA education to many charter, public, and private schools in the Greenville, Anderson, Spartanburg, and Lawrence County area, and we are an organization that teaches abstinence-based sexual education. Our mission is to equip youth to live free from the damaging consequences of sexual activity outside of marriage and to make choices consistent with their values. Not only does Live Free teach the benefits of abstinence for risk avoidance, but also the benefits of marriage as a worthwhile and attainable goal for sexual activity. Our teachers are accredited through an organization called Ascend. This organization works to equip and unite the national sexual risk avoidance field to empower students to make healthy choices about sex, relationships, and marriage. Ascend serves a multitude of groups, including the SRA educators, parents, other programs, and leaders as well. The Ascend certification course provides educators and instructors with specialized training that enhances their expertise, elevates their professional credibility, and demonstrates a strong commitment to excellence in teaching. This certification course equips teachers with a deep understanding of the key historical events that have shaped the current landscape of sex education in America. It explores various frameworks that support the SRA program. It teaches educators how to identify credible sources for information, and it provides them with effective strategies for delivering the program to students with impact and with clarity. There are two different approaches to sex education. There is sexual risk reduction and there's sexual risk avoidance. Live Free uses the sexual risk avoidance approach, but here's a breakdown and comparison of both of them. So SRR, or sexual risk reduction, focuses on reducing the risk using contraceptives, while SRA, which is sexual risk avoidance, focuses on completely eliminating those risks through information and skills to achieve optimal health. SRR spends more time on discussing the protectiveness of contraception, which makes teen sex seem to be without risk, while SRA spends time discussing how teen sex has risk even with contraception. Finally, SRR normalizes teen sex and increases the message that contraceptives are totally safe, while SRA stresses the point that only abstinence is 100% effective and safe. SRA gives them the information that they need to make healthy decisions, emphasizing that sex is not bad but can come with risk when had prematurely. As I said before, Live Free follows a sexual risk avoidance approach, which is based on primary prevention and established public health model used to promote wellness and eliminate risk. The purpose of sexual risk avoidance and why Live Free chooses to use this approach is to equip teens and their supportive adults to make the healthiest choice, which is to delay sexual activity until marriage. The SRA approach is helpful for many different reasons. It helps teens to eliminate sexual risk and not simply reduce it. Decisions teens make about sex can significantly impact their physical and emotional health, their relationships, and their future lives. Lastly, some of the risks we discuss are STDs. STDs are very common among young people as they represent 50% of new cases every single year. Specifically, gonorrhea and chlamydia rates are 4 times higher in teens and young adults than the general population. In our program, we discuss 3 main consequences of risk of sexual activity: emotional consequences, teen pregnancy, and sexually transmitted disease. We'll dive into all 3 of these a little bit more in detail. Teen sex can lead to a multitude of emotional consequences such as anxiety, broken hearts, depression, low self-esteem, and more. When teens are sexually active, girls are 3 times as likely to be depressed and boys are 2 times as likely to be depressed. A similar study showed that sexually active teen girls are 3 times as likely to attempt suicide, and sexually active teen boys are 8 times as likely to commit suicide. Teen pregnancy is another risk associated with premature sexual behavior. 1 in 3 sexually active girls become pregnant. And when it comes to pregnant teens, 9 out of 10 do not graduate high school and the majority live below poverty level. Sexually transmitted disease is the last consequence that we'll discuss. There are about 20 million new STDs every single year. Most students don't realize how common they are and how 50% of these new cases each year are among teens. That's about 1 young person contracting an STD every 3 seconds. STDs are not only common, but there are also a lot of them. There are bacterial STDs, meaning they can be cured. There are viral STDs, meaning they cannot be cured, and there are parasitic STDs. Each of these we discuss throughout our program. All of these risks are extremely common, but how do we teach the students how to eliminate these risks? Well, we use SRA education. Sexual risk avoidance teaches students to avoid the risk. It is medically based, evidence-based, and teaches that delaying sexual activity is the best and healthiest choice. If you have any more questions about who we are and what we teach, please do not hesitate to reach out to us or find us on social media. Our contact info is listed here, or you can visit our website at livefreesc.org for more information.